I'm about to begin just with a fairly standard ankle taping. There's just a few things to be considered along the way, just in terms of placement and reference points of where you actually start your strapping tape. I'm seeing here that's about the highest point that you want to work to. If you go too high, you use too much tape. Going too low, you don't get the anchorage you require. But on the bottom level, a lot of athletes find if you strap too much further past the base of the 5th metatarsal, which I'm showing now, you find that feet go numb. So just with the black felt marker there, you're seeing really reference points you just stick to. You stay backwards of the one on your foot and down from the top part. You've got similar points on the inside as well, just to be careful of. Again, not strapping too much to the arch of your foot. There's a joint there which I'm marking now, which is called your syndesmosis. It's just important that the anchors you put on initially cover that well and provide good support for that. I'm using a 38mm rigid tape now. Just getting it started. Working at a point, making sure the skin's not too oily. If it is, it needs to be cleaned off properly by the athlete before they actually apply the strapping tape. If it's too hairy, the same thing has to occur. You need them to shave. If the guys have been at work or they're sweaty, again, that has to be cleaned off as well. Using your reference points just on, making sure you apply the tape with a fairly good pressure as it wraps around on a slight angle so it just doesn't crease too much on the way through. Again, good application and not too tight, but tight enough to get a good bond between the skin. That's the first anchor. Usually apply a second anchor, still just on that slight angle, roll it around, back in place, tear it off, nice and fixed. Taking your foot up to neutral, so up to 90 degrees, work from the inside, around the heel, taking note again of that reference point, roll that through, easy rip, apply and stick so it sticks to the skin properly. Usually normally apply 2, some people use 3. Most strappers are fairly individual with the way they do things. I just tend to use 2 and then anchor that off again. That really locks in the strapping tape, but also locks in that syndesmosis, so you're supporting your ankle against high ankle sprains. My preference at this point is to go straight into a heel lock, working laterally around the heel, around the calcaneum, back up and through. Easy tears, stick in place. Same from the inside, from the medial side. Around the heel. You see again, you apply it nice and evenly without too many creases, and it sticks really well to the skin. Now I'll roll straight into a 6. So again, careful that reference point. Up and over. Apply, stick, or then usually work straight into a reverse heel lock. So working from down, apply around, back and through. You see the even placement of the tape as it's rolling on? That's all about just getting a good angle, a good starting angle. Roll that uneasily, and the tape does most of the work. You just have to apply a little bit of pressure as you're going. And again, just being careful of creasing. At that point, if you're not going to use a wrap, I'd anchor that off. Seeing we'll use a wrap now, I'm using 50mm Lockerwrap, which is just like a binding tape. Just keeps it nice and secure. Wrap that round. You start from the high part, high ankle, then roll around around the heel again, and then finish off back at the start. Stick in place and then apply an anchor again just to hold and stop the wrap from rolling up. So that's at that point, that's a fairly standard ankle.